Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin pullback. Bitcoin daily chart. Remember, I'm giving away $500 in Bitcoin in 3 days. For a chance to win, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. I'm giving away $500 in Bitcoin, choosing a comment over a 7-day period. Bitcoin daily chart. So today, obviously, Bitcoin pulled back. The bulls came in and bought the pullback up quite considerably. So that was a good sign temporarily. Now let's zoom into some of the lower term time frames. You can see, and I kind of tweaked this a little bit earlier, potentially rising wedge. Bulls need to push through this resistance. They haven't been able to do so yet. Okay. I mean, a lot of longs got wrecked right here, right? There were some bearish divergence ideas that I talked about in trading group. You know, we were looking for a move, remember, over the next 24, 36 hours from yesterday. Yesterday's video, May the 9th, we talked about this rising wedge, 68% chance it breaks to the downside, and it did. And so, hey, not the move that we wanted, but for upside continuation, I mean, bulls have to break through this resistance level. Now let's zoom in again to the 2-hour chart. And so there's a lot of ways you can draw this pattern, this lower trend line. But what I'm watching, I'm potentially concerned about, is the bulls need to push this price action back up inside this rising wedge, which is how I have it drawn now. If this bearish retest is confirmed, that means if the bulls get rejected here, you're looking for more downside. The measured move target would be down here around 46,000. It would be bullish to see a move down here. I mean, yeah, short-term bearish, but then a bounce here would give you this double bottom, like reversal type situation. Maybe this happens a little bit slower. Bitcoin pullbacks are part of it in altcoin season. I don't know if people understand that, but people get tired of Bitcoin, and all of a sudden they start seeing more opportunities in the altcoins. And you know, Bitcoin going sideways, it's not amazing to trade, becomes frustrating, and then people start seeing, hey, all the new money that came into this market for Bitcoin, they're realizing, hey, there's all this money being made in these altcoins. And so we see this shift, which has been happening. And so now, again, really focus on this. You got a daily candle close coming in 20 minutes. Asia's waking up in about hour and a half, 2 hours. We're looking for volume to come in, but it's all about to happen right here. Okay, so keep an eye on Bitcoin. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This stuff, it just blows my mind. This person said, I had a great year trading. It's a brain stretch for me, he said. I came in the group with $6,500 and now I have around $600,000. I took all of my investment out and $200,000, and now I only trade my profits. Thanks for your help. And that's life-changing money, period, right? This person is up $74,000 in just 3 weeks. This person from Twitter, I made $7,000 just this weekend with Litecoin. Joined the group mid-March. I started with $2,000. So, I mean, he's 3x plus his money. This is the biggest opportunity of our lifetimes, biggest financial opportunity of our lifetimes right now. If you are taking losses in a bull market, there's a problem. Altcoin season, bull market, this altcoin season that we have in front of us is about to be the easiest money you can make in crypto. And you have to ask yourself, is your skill set up to par? Do you know the best setups to be in to make the most of this, right? You can make generational wealth in an altcoin season. I quit my job in 2018 in a bear market during an altcoin season. Hit a bunch of 5X coins, kept rolling them over, right? Life-changing money happens. I can help you. I'll make you sure you're in the best, most profitable trading setups for the entire bull market, for the entire altcoin season. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, if you pay in crypto right now, it's 50% off. So go to my website, cryptorev.net. This is Strax BTC. Gave this to you guys on YouTube, up 74%. This is in about 8 days. 8 days, 74% profits. Strax USDT I gave to you previously. This was on April. This is almost 3 weeks ago. Up 105% based on this idea. And you can see YouTube, April 4th, 26,900 people saw this. On a serious note, had somebody hit me up and they said, Chris, I got $60,000 stolen from me on Coinbase, had a SIM swap. And people reach out to me. Is there any way I can get this back? You got to get in touch with Coinbase. These SIM swaps, you got to be careful. People get your passwords. People know your phone number. People swap your phone. And this happens sometimes at the phone companies, right? I mean, there's inside jobs. One thing you might consider is you can get virtual phone numbers to use. You definitely don't want to use like text-based 2FA. You want to use like Google Authenticator or the Authy app, right? So that there's more protection for $1.2 billion worth of longs were just liquidated. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum had 250 million each. Like when these Bitcoin pullbacks happen, over leveraged longs and shorts get wrecked. I really want to focus, and I talk to you guys about this, and potentially some people that are just doing crypto don't see this and they don't understand this, but this is just how it works. I've been through, plenty of altcoin seasons over the past, 3 or 4 years. Altcoin season is a function of the market due to new participants flooding into crypto around the same time. It's usually triggered by Bitcoin mining supply halving every 4 years, which causes a surge in Bitcoin's price. Or there's a loss in faith of centralized fiat currencies. The duration of the new phases are parabolic in nature, meaning phase 1 takes the longest. Bitcoin, phase 1, money flow moves into Bitcoin. Phase 4 goes the fastest. That's like the smaller caps, but it's explosive. Phases overlap, they can temporarily reverse, but we always end up in the mania of altcoin season. It's likely there's several altcoin seasons per each crypto bull cycle, varying degrees. We had quite a few really good ones, but this altcoin season we have in front of us is going to be one of the biggest altcoin seasons ever. I want to see how it competes with the 2017 altcoin season. I mean, there's tons of money flowing into this market. So phase 1, money flows into Bitcoin, right? Then money flows into Ethereum, which we've seen. Ethereum outperforms Bitcoin. You start to see money flowing to the large caps, which has happened, and it's gone back and forth. Potentially, I think this is about half over. These large caps are going to be outperforming, and the altcoin season, like the small caps, mid caps, are going to start to take off in the last phase. This will peak out end of June, but will run until end of July. Okay. Typically, I mean, that's what we've seen in the past, right? And so, like, the amount of money that can be made in these next couple months, you won't even believe it. Watch. I know right now, possibly that some of this doesn't make sense because you're thinking, dude, Bitcoin pulled back and I'm freaking losing money. Like, what the heck? But I want to give you an example on an idea on what I do to. That's why it took me so long to get this video out today, because I make the most money on days like this, right? And I'll show you how. This is ridiculous, right? Someone sent me this in group and they said these are the gas fees. They were trying to convert their crypto into USDT or a stable coin, and this is Ethereum gas fees. $945. He said, Chris, this was a bit scary. I took profits and I'm in Tether. $945 in gas fees. 0.23 Ethereum. Are you kidding me? The most important thing to understand, like when the market's pulling back, you can find strong coins. And here's how I do it. An easy way to figure out what coins have news, what coins have strong technical patterns, is find out what's green. While Bitcoin's pulling back, what's green? Ethereum, we know, has been strong. XLM has been outperforming. It's got some upside to it. It hasn't taken off yet, right? Huobi token, there's some more, and here's how I find them. So I'll go through on CoinMarketCap. And I sort it. So this is the top 100. This is from 100 to 200. And I sort it by green percentage over the last 24 hours. So this SHIB, a new coin on Binance. It's a meme, like dogecoin type project. Anyways, so you got these coins that are super green, right? And so when Bitcoin was pulling back, I saw a link up here down like 14 or 15%. And it's just like, hey, I've got to set up on Link. Link is strong, broke out. I was waiting on a retest, right? And so I knew that was the coin to go into. I ended up getting some Litecoin too. Litecoin is not really the best choice. It has just good liquidity. So just depending if I'm trading on Kucoin or whatnot. So I did get a little bit of Litecoin too to buy and sell on a bounce. Over here, RLC has been a top performer, and I'll go over and cover that with you, just kind of what's going on over there. Strax, there's our Strax setup that I talked to you about. Like this thing has been super strong, super bullish technical pattern, right? And so remember, like when you see these projects and the coins that bring attention to them are going to be pumped. And so there's technical reasons why these coins bring attention to them, right? Traders see those. The herd is going to FOMO into the green coins, SHIB, right? That's what brings attention to them. And then, there's news and the herd's going to pick up and run with this news. And so again, this is a good way to find the strong coins based on the ideas that I just talked about. Okay, so this is my link trade. And so what I'll do is I'll have one screen on my PC set up, split screen, and I'll show you down here. So I'll just use 1 minute chart. And I'm trying to nail these pullbacks. Okay, so I've got support levels, and Litecoin nailed support. Chainlink I didn't have charted, but I just bought oversold. I saw that price, and I'm just like thinking, dude, that's a steal for Chainlink, at least temporarily, And then the key is your RSIs need to be, see how they're all the way down here, way oversold? Oversold bounces, V-shaped recoveries. See the Vs, right? And so, like easy, you can make 7, 8, 9, 10% over a 10 or 15 minute period. And you throw a couple Bitcoins at these trades, and that can really offset a lot of the losses. And that's, kind of one of the strategies that works well for me, right? And this is Link on an app that I use to trade. Link, you can see clearly oversold RSI and then the V-shaped recovery, right? And remember, these V-shaped recoveries, these oversold bounces, sometimes they're just that. Like you get the pullback, and then potentially this could roll over. I did take some profits here. I locked it in. I was just trying to offset some losses on some open positions that I had, and that's what I did. And it's just like, hey, wash, rinse, repeat. After you do this a while, and I'm constantly like reaching out to the trading group, like, hey, here's what I'm doing. Here's what's going on. Here's this strategy. Here's this strategy. Watch this video. Here's this strategy, right? The reason why you guys see these success stories in every single video is because like it's constant, nonstop education, and then I'm making sure everybody's in the best, most profitable trading setups. It's how to erase your losses quickly. This is a technique that I use. Alpha Finance Lab is excited to launch Alpha Oracle aggregators. So they've got using data from the two largest data Oracle providers, Band and Chainlink. They want to ensure security, scalability, flexibility. So Alpha using Band and Chainlink, and again, Band came out and tweeted this as well. So they're super excited about their Alpha partnership. Alpha has had a lot of upside, over some time since it was first listed on Binance. So that's when these DeFi projects finally take off. Alpha's one to watch. Coinbase Pro's got a new coin they're adding. It's called the Internet Computer. This is an explainer. Internet Computer, ICP tokens. They can be staked. You can earn voting rewards, converted into cycles that can be used to power smart contract computation. So developers can create websites, enterprise IT systems, and industry protocols, hyperscale open internet services, DeFi, NFTs by deploying their code directly on the public internet. So a lot of people are excited about this. It supports smart contract software that can run at web speed and serve web to users for the first time. So again, ICP being added to Coinbase, one to watch. Someone posted these pictures of goats on Facebook. Do you know where this is headed? Goats. How does this tie into crypto? Chris, how does this tie into crypto? Mark Zuckerberg. His goat's name are Max
and Bitcoin. Look, if this is not saying Mark Zuckerberg is bullish on Bitcoin, he's a holder. Look at this. He's got a goat named Bitcoin. Serious. Again, Binance listed SHIB, S-H-I-B, right? And you can see, I mean, it's up 158%. This coin's up ridiculous. A lot of times in crypto, everybody tries to spend all this time finding out what's going to be the next new coin that has a use case that's going to change the world, right? And then coins like Doge and SIB, I think someone said a $1,000 investment a couple months ago in this coin would have yielded $1.5 million. And it just kind of really makes you think, like, is this really about use cases where we're at now? Is this really about, I mean, these valuations? Or is it just hype, FOMO, mania run-ups? Interesting. Bitcoin dominance. And so I want to kind of paint this picture with you. So this blue line right here, that's Ethereum. And I talk about Bitcoin dominance all the time. And I say, you know, earlier Bitcoin dominance was pumping. So if you got Bitcoin price dropping and this pumping, that's bad. Okay, bad for the altcoins. So these are like mirrors. Like these are like mirrors. Now to look at ETH. ETH previously back tested this fib level and saw upside continuation. Now it's really dependent on what's going to happen with Bitcoin as far as this bearish retest. Will Ethereum see some more downside? I mean, Ethereum has been an outlier. It's been performing well, even though Bitcoin's pulled back. At some point, you know, some type of consolidation period or cooling off or potentially even a pullback will help a lot of the money move and flow into the other altcoins because it takes a tremendous amount of money to move Ethereum. So just to kind of understand this idea. RLC, iExec partners, IBM, Intel, Ubisoft, NVIDIA, Alibaba, Google Cloud. I read this and I'm thinking they just partnered with all the best companies. Like, it'd probably be easier to list who they don't have a partnership with, right? Because I mean, these are big names. And so, but in RLC pumped like 236%, right? But a lot of this I think is Coinbase. Like you get retail, you know, they were pumping Doge and they move to the next coin, they'll move to the next coin. You'll see this, like you just don't want to get caught chasing these pumps. Like if you're in it before it happens. But also I want to emphasize this. And so I picked this up and I talked about it on a screen share, but I didn't post it. But what you're looking at, you see how you get this rounded bottom and then trend line? And I didn't know this type of pump was going to be the outcome, right? But I knew it had been added to Coinbase and I knew it had this rounded bottom. And again, I mean, the Coinbase pump phenomenon is real, right? So these Coinbase coins, because that's where, I mean, all the retail, they're on Coinbase. That's where everybody starts, right? And so just kind of understand that there's a pump factor to these coins when they're listed on Coinbase. YFI. I gave you guys this setup. This thing is taking off. Better, if you do get a Bitcoin pullback, it'd be icing on the cake to enter on a retest. YFI could see $70,000, $75,000, $85,000, $100,000 YFI. I mean, think about how long it's really just done nothing for. Okay, so you're looking for some type of pullback on this one. XLM, okay, looking for a retest. I mean, essentially, Bitcoin needs to be somewhat stable for this to play out. Okay, otherwise, you can kind of just scale your buys in. XLM, it likes to follow XRP, and it hasn't, right? So if you do get continued pullbacks, you're just kind of scaling in because at some point XLM will take off. You just have to be patient. Ontology is another one I've been watching, and you've got this previous breakout level, right? Previous resistance is now support. So I mean, it would be great to get a bounce here. You know, potentially that's an entry idea. If Bitcoin pulls back and you can get an entry down here, I mean, look what happened here. Right? Look, this trend line's being respected really well. So I mean, that's your best entry. That's your best entry. It may not happen, right? I mean, this also would be a good entry. You can see this has been respected here. So ONT, I think, again, hasn't completely exploded yet, and it will. Like, it'll be a situation where all these altcoins are taking off, and we're just looking for altcoins that haven't pumped yet, right? And basically, the ones that haven't pumped yet will. I think it was last altcoin season, maybe like all but 3 or 4 coins didn't pump. And that's how ridiculous this is going to be. So don't get frustrated with these Bitcoin pullbacks. Manage risk. If Bitcoin does see some continuation to the downside, this is a buying opportunity for altcoins. You just got to be smart about it. Scale in your buys. Don't go all in, right? And again, hopefully the bulls show up here and push this price action back into this pattern and we get a breakout to the upside. Bull run ready, but we'll see. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.